What's going on, everybody? Hello, and welcome to the DashClicks 2.0 public launch. If you guys can hear me, and if you guys can see me, let's get this started. Drop a number 5 in the chat for me. Go ahead and drop a number 5 in the chat for me. What's going on, everybody? Now, guys, for those of you who have been on past webinars, we decided to change it up this time. We really wanted to flip the camera around and kind of go behind the scenes on this one and give you a little bit of a homey vibe. So, without further ado, today we are going to be doing a full-blown demo of the DashClicks 2.0 platform. I'm going to be talking to you guys about many different things that is changing inside of DashClicks. I'm going to be talking to you about all the new updates, all the new fulfillment plans, all the new software plans, all the new apps that are available inside of the platform and features and functionality, and really all the craziness that's been happening here at DashClicks for the last 2 years. So if you're super pumped up, let's get a number 5 in the chat. Blow up the chat, people. Blow up the chat. Let's go really quickly. Where in the world are you from? Drop it in the chat and press go. Where in the world are you from? Drop it in the chat and press go. We got people here from all across the world: Turkey, Dallas, Philippines, Japan, US, Austin, Texas, Jamaica, Virginia, Florida, Atlanta, Cincinnati, Tennessee, Canada, England, Houston, Kansas, Oaktown, Toronto, Louisiana, New Jersey, Michigan. You guys are crushing. There's people here literally from all over the world. And I think the beautiful part about DashClicks is we have users in almost every single country across the world. And we've been truly blessed to have users just like you guys that support us and are kind of taking the ride with us along this journey. And today is really a big monumental moment for us here at DashClicks. For those of you guys who were not on the early access webinar or have not kind of heard the story lining up to this whole thing, is in January of about 2019, which is about 2 years ago, we literally stripped everything back and said we're going to rebuild the entire platform from scratch. And what that means is literally opening up a brand new server and writing the first line of code for DashClicks 2.0. And ever since then, it's been really, really crazy to build something truly amazing, and what I think is going to be kind of revolutionary in our industry for white label fulfillment and a white label software dashboard. So without further ado, I am going to kick things off. Now, for those of you guys watching live, keep in mind, this is going to be a full-blown tour of the entire dashboard and all of the ins and outs. So for those of you guys, and I want to just feel the room out, how many of you guys currently have a DashClicks account and are using DashClicks? Drop a number 3 in the chat. For those of you guys that are brand new to DashClicks, this is your first time here, drop a number 2 in the chat for me. All right, cool. So we got a lot of users that are already here, which is amazing. Thank you guys for returning, and thank you guys for being loyal to us and working with us down these crazy times. But I'm a lot of new people here too, which is amazing. I'm super excited to show you guys what we have in store for you today. Now, just to kind of, I want to step back and pull back a little bit and talk to you guys about not only what's been happening these last 2 years, but what's really been happening these last couple of months. So, like I said, 2 years ago, we started rebuilding the entire platform, okay? About 4 months ago, we let about 30 agencies into this really secret private beta program, and those users kind of got to go into the dashboard and kind of go in, click all the buttons, and just break everything, right? And it was kind of expected. It was a beta program. We had a bunch of bugs that we went out and fixed, and beta lasted about 3.5 months, right? And we just wanted to get it perfect for you guys. And then about 2 or 3 weeks ago, we launched early access. And early access was basically right after beta, and we let in a couple dozen agencies into the platform as well, into early access, and they got to go in there as well and kind of set up their agency and see what DashClicks 2.0 has to offer. But today's a little bit different. Today, we are going to be letting in every single user inside of DashClicks into DashClicks 2.0. So if you're super pumped up, let's get a number 5 in the chat if you are excited to log into your brand new dashboards today and see what it's all about. Drop a number 5 in the chat. I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on what we've been working on for you. I love it, I love it, I love it. And just so you guys know, I'm going to be looking down a little bit. I got a nice guide that I'm going to go down here to make sure that we can move quickly and we're organized. Also, all of your chats, the room setup is a little bit differently today. I have my monitor over here, which I'm going to be using to demo the entire platform for you guys. Some of you guys might see me looking over here. And then I also have on the left, I have my monitor for all of you guys in your comments inside of Zoom. I can see everything that you guys are saying. So as you guys are pumping up the chats, you're getting me so pumped up and so excited. We also have our team here moderating the Zoom chat. And if you're also watching us live on Facebook, we're going to have our team moderating there as well. So what I'm going to do to respect everybody's time is if you have any questions, feel free to drop them through. Our moderators will do the best they can to answer those questions for you as we go. But I am also going to be doing a full-blown Q&A session at the end of the dashboard. So what I'd really like you to do is if you have any questions about anything, if you dropped it in the chat and for some reason you didn't get a response, write it down, and at the end, I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to do an open format Q&A session. You'll be able to come in, and I will personally be answering all your questions. We'll hang out together for about 20 or 30 minutes after the webinar, okay? So what I'd like to do now is, first I want to talk about kind of like our whole image as DashClicks, right? So our DashClicks V1, I'll call it, was super friendly. You know, if any of you guys have been on our previous websites, we had kind of all these like cartoon characters all over the place. But we really wanted to change the brand, and we wanted to become a little bit more corporate, a little bit more professional. And for that, we had to change a couple of things, okay? So first and foremost, we are going to be launching a brand new website today. So the DashClicks 2.0 website, which I'm going to flip my screen over here in a second and show it to you guys, along with our brand new branding, is going to be going live here within the next probably hour or 2 hours. Okay, so what I'd like to do without further ado, I'm going to kick things off. Carlos, let's go P&P really quick. So first and foremost, we have our brand new website that you guys are going to be using to log into. Now, there's a lot of awesome resources here. But just for the sake of quickness, you can see our branding has really been reinvented. We wanted very sleek, very modern, and as you can see, we have all of these apps going throughout the entire platform. You're going to see that as we enter the brand new dashboard, okay? We have our brand new platform application, so everything is now built in apps that all work together. We also have our fulfillment services. We have our solutions. So before we were just servicing agencies, we realized we can service a couple other niches like coaches, directories, hosts, and SaaS companies as we enter this new version of DashClicks. And then obviously we have our pricing plan. Also moving over, we also rebuilt our entire help center. So big shout out to our support team that's been working on our help center. Not only did we redo all brand new help articles, but also inside of almost every single article, guys, we have these amazing videos that are embedded throughout the entire platform. And that's not only going to show you how to go step by step and how to do things inside of the platform for self-service, but it's going to make your lives a lot easier. On a better note, we've also realized how difficult it might be for your customers to do some of these things. So what we actually did is we created a white labeled help center as well. So inside of the dashboards, I'll show you here in a second, there is also a fully white labeled help center that your clients can use to figure out how to use the platform and just make sure that they're set up for success. Okay? So that's first and foremost. Secondly, can we go front face really quick? How many of you guys, I want to just feel out the room one more time. How many of you guys are currently using another software to run your agency or to manage your clients? You don't need to name the software, but if you can, just drop a number 3 in the chat for me. You're probably using multiple. Yeah, somebody said multiple softwares. You probably are. The biggest thing that we did at DashClicks is, and it took us so long to build this thing, 2 years, is we really focused on simplicity. The complex solution that we're building is all behind the scenes. but it doesn't need to be confusing to you, and it doesn't need to be confusing to your customers. So as we tour this dashboard, you're going to see that we really made things simple. The UI and the UX of the design of the brand new 2.0 dashboard is absolutely phenomenal. The whole point of this is to build that whole unison, the whole ecosystem, where we're big believers in doing something one time, learning something one time, and never have to do it, never have to learn it again, right? And I'll show you a perfect example of that. So without further ado, who's excited to see the brand new DashClicks 2.0 dashboard unveiled for the first time to the public? Drop a number 5 in the chat. Make some noise for me, people. I love it, I love it. All right, cool. So I'm going to hop straight into the dashboard. I'm going to give it a little quick refresh. So guys, as you guys can see, this is the brand new DashClicks 2.0 dashboard. As you can see, it looks completely different from version 1. The first thing that I really want to talk to you guys is about the UI and the usability of the actual dashboard. Like I said before, we really built this thing to make it super easy. So for a lot of you guys that might be using iPhones or Androids or Apple devices, all of these things are really built into applications, and that's really what we're thinking about when we're thinking of the tools that we're building for you guys and we're building for your customers. These are really applications, but the biggest thing is to make sure that these applications can, 1, look similar so they're very easy to use, and 2, all work together within one ecosystem, and that's what we've accomplished with DashClicks 2.0. So let's do a quick tour of the UI. Up top, you guys are going to see the main menu. And inside of the main menu, up on the top left, you'll have your logo here. You can go ahead and add your logo in the branding section, which we'll go through in a little bit, and you can brand the entire dashboard. Up here on the top right, we have your favorites bar. You can go ahead and add up to 10 apps up here that you frequently use into the favorites bar, and you can also fully customize by dragging and dropping these apps in any which way. Over here, we actually have our support center. So this is pretty much in-app help. For those of you guys who need access to the help center, you can click on this, it'll bring you into the help center. For those of you guys who need to chat with us and open up a live chat, feel free to open up this live chat bubble. For those of you who need to maybe have found a bug inside of the system, we've now created a whole process where you can actually report bugs directly to our development team. Same with requesting a feature. If you see something awesome that's missing from the platform and you're like, I wish DashClicks had this actual feature, myself, my team, my clients, they would love this feature. We want your feedback. Go in here and actually request the feature, and that's going to go straight to our development team and go straight into our roadmap. Okay, we also have a public roadmap as well. So if you go over here, now this is brand new, this will start filling up. We launched this today. As you guys start adding everything in here, this will start filling up, okay? On the right of that, we have our notifications menu. Over here, you'll see notifications that are inside of your dashboard. This is your in-dashboard notifications, notifying you on pretty much anything that's happening inside of your dashboard. That can be like things like maybe form submissions that are pending, deals that were assigned to you, new leads that are coming into the platform. It could be a skew of different things, okay? And then over here, if you toggle over, we have what's new. This is basically telling you what's new inside of the DashClicks platform. All right, over here on the top right, probably going to be our most favorite and click button in the entire dashboard. And this is what we call our app drawer. This is where you can actually access all of your applications, okay? Another cool little feature here on the top right is you can actually edit these. So you just click this little edit button, everything will start shaking, and you can actually start dragging and dropping these in any which way you'd like. You can also hit the star icon to remove them or add them to your actual menu. Like I said, you can move these around any which way you'd like, and this will completely customize the dashboard. And what's beautiful about this is the way that we built this dashboard is customizing this for your profile. It is not customizing it for your entire team. Every user inside of your dashboard might have different roles within your organization. You might have some people that are sales, part of your sales team. They're going to want more of the sales apps. You're going to have people that are part of your prospecting team. They're going to want more of the prospecting apps. Your customer service team, your project management team, right? Everybody can customize the dashboard the way that they want it. Okay, so that's basically the app drawer here. Also on the bottom, this is now where you access our fulfillment store. Okay, well, we're going to go through a whole tour of the fulfillment center here in a little bit. but this is basically where you go to get there. On the top right, you'll see some more access to additional pages, places like where you can manage your sub-accounts, where you can access your affiliate center, all of your settings for the entire dashboard. Okay, so first and foremost, who is excited? Somebody said, take my money, I'm ready. Who's excited? Let's drop a number 5 in the chat for me really quick, guys. Drop a number 5 in the chat for me. Let's build up the excitement. I love it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight into settings, and then we're going to do a whole tour of all of the apps inside of the dashboard. So as you can see, for those of you guys who are using V1, our settings section has completely changed in here. We're adding a lot more functionality. We're adding a lot more features in here for you guys to really customize the way that you run your business and the way that you manage your clients. Okay, so first and foremost, you have your profile here where you can go in here and customize your whole profile. There's a lot of things in here that were not in the other dashboard, right? And you'll see those things as we kind of go through here. You have your My Notifications where you can customize the notifications and the way that you want to be notified all the way down to a granular level from app-specific notifications. Over here we have your business profile and your business settings where you can manage this. This is the information that also gets synced throughout the entire platform. Also, big feature here. How many of you guys were using the V1 platform and everything was in USD for you and it kind of sucked, right? Now we realize that we have users in DashClicks from all over the world that use all different types of currencies. So now you can actually go in here and change the currency that you're using. This will change it in places and apps like your deals application and some other applications and places within the platform. Okay, that's a big feature. Also, branding for the dashboard. We have completely changed the way that you do your branding and gave you a lot more flexibility and a lot more customization. Okay, first and foremost, you can always update your custom domain here. You can upload your logo to the dashboard, which will go right up here on the top left. You can upload your favicon, which will go up here in the browser tab. You can change the login image, which is going to be the image on the right side of your dashboard. You can also, we have this really cool feature where we have all these floating apps on the login screen. You can hide or unhide that. And the biggest feature that we've added that we did not have in V1 was the ability to change the colors throughout the entire platform to really make it feel like home. I'm a big believer in UI. I'm a big believer in branding. How many of you guys are super excited to see the entire dashboard in your colors, your color palettes, your branding, your scheme, everything literally tailored to your business? Drop a number 5 in the chat, right? This is really, really an exciting feature that we launched. Then we have users. Okay, another big thing that we also have here is the ability to actually customize users, right? So now you can invite a user, but you can also have granular level access permissions, and you can customize what your users see. So a lot of you guys might be adding VAs into the system. Well, you can say, hey, I don't want the VAs to have any access to my analytics. I don't want the VAs to have any access to my contacts. Or if they do, I might only want them to have access to not create contacts, right? But maybe they can as only update contacts, right? Or only, read contacts. You can literally do this for every single app, right? You can literally add a VA or one of your employees into your dashboard and just give them access to the InstaSites app and only access to create InstaSites for you, right? So how sweet is that? So super granular controls. This is something brand new that we've added into the platform. Here we have account connections where you can see all your integrations account-wide. Here we have phone numbers. One really big thing about DashClicks 2.0 compared to all of the other competitors that we have is everything that I want you guys to see is actually built into the platform. You do not need to open up a new tab and create a separate Twilio account, a Mailgun account, a SendGrid account. This is literally all plug and play. Everything is built right in here. It's all included in all of the plans. You do not have to pay for those things separately as well, which is going to save you tons of cash as you're trying to scale out this dashboard, okay? You can go in here and you can purchase phone numbers right in here and have dedicated numbers which you can use to send out and receive SMS messages, okay? Down here, you'll also see a brand new section where you can now manage your subscriptions. You can manage your payment information. This is all right here inside of the subscription tab. You can also see usage across the entire platform as well by going right over here into the usage tab. It'll show you every single credit that's being used throughout the entire platform. We also have a big thing that we've launched is we've partnered with Stripe, and we've now launched payments powered by Stripe, which is a really cool feature. So we're going to go through this a little bit later inside of the demo, but you'll be able to see how you can add sub-accounts and literally automate upselling and automate subscription selling. How many guys want to be SaaS resellers, but really just want to do it hands off and try to automate the whole thing? Drop number 5 in the chat for me. How many of you guys are super excited to just automate all of your SaaS selling, right? So you'll be able to do that in here, and you'll have your own dedicated Stripe Connect account fully integrated into the platform. We also have a purchase histories section where you can go in here and see all of your purchase history, download invoices, and all that good stuff. Over here on the top right tab, we also have app-specific settings. So now you can go in here and you can control the settings for every single one of your apps. Guys, we've really thought about the way that you're using the dashboard and have made it super granular, because we know that everybody uses their dashboard completely separately. All right, now let's jump into the fun stuff. Let's go front face really quick. What I want everybody to know here is, for the last 2 years, we have been building every single one of these applications. We have also have probably over 30,000 users inside of the DashClicks platform, and that's 30,000 agencies, not users, 30,000 agency accounts. What that basically means is we've generated a lot of feedback on what you guys have been looking for a software platform and for fulfillment services for the last 3 years since DashClicks has really been open. We've gathered a lot of feedback from you guys. We've also answered hundreds of thousands of support tickets throughout the last 3 years. We know what you guys are looking for, and we've literally taken all of that information and built an app, or built an ecosystem and a platform literally tailored for you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead, let's go P&P, let's go straight into the brand new dashboard. All right, so first and foremost, we have our dashboard application, our dashboard app. This is basically where you can go and create a dashboard for yourself. And once again, what's really cool about this is every user has their own dashboard. So if you have you and 3 of your employees inside of your dashboard, all right, or inside of the platform, everybody gets their own version of their own dashboard, and you can also customize this. So what we did is we built a widget system, and as we continue to grow these applications, you're going to see multiple widgets coming in for every single one of these applications. Right now we have one widget for every app, and you can literally just drag and drop and customize your dashboard any which way you'd like, right? You can add or remove widgets and then save them, and then create yourself your own customizable dashboard. Now, once again, you might have people that are on your sales team that are super sales oriented and they just want to see things that are related to sales and nothing else. They can go in and customize their dashboard just the way that they want to. Okay, so that's essentially the dashboard app. What's really cool about this also is that all the data updates in real time. Okay, so as you're going through this and as things are changing inside of your dashboard and inside of all of the apps in your dashboard is the one place for you to kind of get a bird's eye view to see what's going on with your business, right? How cool is that? Drop a number 5 in the chat for me if you're super excited to customize your own brand new dashboard inside of the new DashClicks 2.0 app. Love it. How many of you guys are using InstaSites right now? How many of you guys are using InstaSites? Put a 5 in the chat for me. Let me feel out the room really quick. How many of you guys currently have used InstaSites in the past or are currently using InstaSites inside of your prospecting method? Right? A lot of you guys are. All right, well, I'm excited to announce today that we now have 223 InstaSite templates available for you guys. I believe in DashClicks V1 there was a little under 100. We've double plus the amount of templates that we've added into the platform. And we're really investing a lot of time and a lot of energy into this application because we believe the future for agencies of website building is not only building custom websites, but being able to build out these really quick websites that have great functionality inside of them, that rank really good on SEO, and that have all the features and functionality that you're really looking for in most website platforms, right? So not only do we do that, but we've added a lot of really cool things in here. We've also added e-commerce templates. So how many of you guys are selling e-com, right? So now you can actually sell e-commerce websites in InstaSites format. So you can easily build a website within a split second, right? So let's see what it looks like if we actually wanted to go ahead and build a brand new website. So I'm going to go and I want to build a website for a roofing company. So I'm just going to search for a roofing company up here. We got 2 websites. I'm just going to go ahead and click Build Insta-Site. Now, while I'm building, I can choose 2 things. I can choose one, to start from building an Insta-Site and select from one of my contacts, or I can bulk upload a CSV and build multiple Insta-Sites at the same time. For those of you guys who are not familiar with the Insta-Sites app, this application literally allows you to build a website within a split second. Okay, it is insane. So if I go over here and I go to contacts, I'm going to select from one of my contacts. Okay, so I'm going to go to this specific contact. I'll select this contact. And for some reason, if I don't have one, I can also just go ahead and add a brand new contact right into my system right here and continue on. I don't need to exit this workflow. All right, now I can also send an email, send an SMS message, send an email and an SMS message. Just for the sake of time, I'm going to continue on with no notifications, and I can go ahead and I can just build my Insta-Site. All right. Now, all of these Insta-Sites that are getting built, they're going to go right in here into the My Insta-Sites tab. Now, one thing that I really want you guys to focus on is look at the formatting of everything and look how we built everything, okay? On the top left, you will always see the application that you're on. You'll always see the app icon and the application that you're actually on. Over here, you'll always see the pages within inside of that application, right? So Insta-Sites has templates page, has a My Insta-Sites page, and has a full-blown reporting page. Okay, on the top right, you'll see calls to actions and search widgets. Okay, you'll also see things like in-app help, where you can access our in-app help. You can see a video that'll tell you and showcase everything about the platform. You can visit our help center, which will take you right to the Insta-Sites help articles. You can get support with Insta-Sites, and you can see the top level features that are inside of Insta-Sites. You can also go here and access the settings for that specific application, right, and turn right back over here. All right, so, and you can see pretty much, and on the left side, we also have filters section where you can see statuses and all that stuff, and you have nice filters here on the left side. You can see that the Insta-Site actually just went ahead and built. So I can just go ahead and preview this Insta-Site, but you can see that there's a lot more features now inside of Insta-Sites. The first feature is the ability to actually edit a website before you purchase it. The next feature is you can preview a website, you can copy the preview link, and you can actually purchase a website right from here. All right. Another cool feature that we've added inside of Insta-Site is tracking. So if I go to a website as an example where I actually selected a contact and I sent out a notification, I can see many different things here. I can see when the website was queued up, when the website was actually built, if I actually purchased a website, when it was, and I can also see view tracking. I can see if the customer that I sent that Insta-Site to actually opened the email or sent the SMS message, or I might be in the middle of a call with that person, or like I never received your email. I can just come right down here and just resend them the email or resend them the SMS message right here from the actual Insta-Sites application, okay? So there's a lot of really, really cool features that we built inside of the platform. Another thing is, as you're actually building these Insta-Sites, so if I go back to contact and I go ahead and I want to build a brand new Insta-Site, just going to type in test really quick, you're going to see it's going to unlock a lot of these fields. You can actually start injecting more things inside of your Insta-Sites. Something like logos, right? Something like social media links. Because the whole point of Insta-Sites is the ability to build a website quickly. So either your VAs or your team can actually build out these websites, and you can use this as a prospecting tool, right? And the ability to really customize the website to make it really feel like their own. All right, so this is the brand new Insta-Sites application. Once again, My Insta-Sites, and we also have a reporting page where you can see how many websites you've built, how many websites were viewed, how many websites were purchased, and you can also get an industry breakdown. So as you start building these applications, you're able to kind of see what's really working for you in your prospecting methods and what's not. What industries are the best, right? What industries are converting the best for you? All right, so who's excited about Insta-Sites? Drop a number 5 in the chat. That is the brand new Insta-Sites application. I also want to go really quickly into the Contacts app. All right, so one thing that we did is we now have inside of DashClicks a brand new CRM system, okay? And it's a really enterprise level CRM system. It's got all the bells and whistles that you would expect from all of the big CRMs like Salesforce and HubSpot and a lot of these other guys, okay? And if we go and we look at it, the contacts application, this data is really the brain, it's the heart of your DashClicks dashboard, okay? Because throughout all of the applications, they connect to all of the contacts, right? And then there's people contacts, and then there's business contacts. And I wanna really talk about that and touch on that really quick. So I'm gonna give you an example of different types of business models, right? I might be a gym owner, right? Let's keep in mind, this is not only for you guys, the agencies, it's also for your customers, right? So let's just say as an example, I am a personal trainer, okay? I don't service businesses, I service people, right? So I would have people contacts. But you guys as agencies, you guys service businesses. Us as agencies, we're B2B, right? So I would have business contacts, and I would have people that are associated to those business contacts, people that work within those companies, right? So as you go down here, let's take a look at what these contact cards look like. We've built these beautiful, absolutely beautiful contact cards, which you can really do many things inside. This is like the hub of your contacts, okay? So you can see we have a sample contact here, Casey, okay? She is the creative supervisor of Clever Brooks, the business that's associated here. And I can see all of the information about Casey, okay, right here on the left rail. Also, if I want to maybe add more data in here, because really if you think about what a CRM is, it's a place to store all of your data about the people that you do business with, right? So I can also go in here and I can click Manage Properties, and I can create properties, right? And I can add properties to my view, and I can customize what my view will look like. And I can really have that flexibility inside of here. I can add a bunch of different properties in here and really customize the way that my business does business, okay? I can also go in here and I can create a note on Casey, and I can say, hey, this was an awesome meeting, and go ahead and leave a note, and it'll end up right here in the activity feed, just like it did right here. I can send an email to Casey right here inside of the application. I don't need to use another application. I can also send a text message to Casey right here as well to maybe bump things up or do quick follow-ups. I can also set reminders for myself to follow up with Casey. Maybe I need to follow up with Casey to do a phone call or to send Casey an email or have a to-do, all right, and assign myself a task. I can also log calls, log emails, log meetings, and that all shows up right here in the middle inside of the activity feed, okay? I can also use these filters to filter all my conversations, all my notes, all my reminders, and all my logs. Okay? On the right-hand side, I can actually see who's associated, right? What business is Casey associated to? I can see that Casey's associated to Clever Brooks. If I want, I can actually click on that business, and it'll take me straight to Clever Brooks. And I can see that business contact, or I can just go right back and flip back over to Casey. Right? Now, I know these things seem small to most people, but this user accessibility, going in and out of these contact cards, mixing in and out, going in and out of these applications really, really quick, that really provides you guys with the ability to move fast inside of the application, which is what we want you guys to do. All right? I can also upload a bunch of attachments. Maybe I'm working on contracts and deals. I can attach all of those right here. I can see any deals that might be associated to it. So let's open up this deal card. Right? And you can see the usability. Remember, build things once, learn things once, never have to learn them again. If you realize the person contact card, the business contact card, and this, the deal contact card, all look exactly the same, right? They all share similar functionalities, right? I can go right over here and I can see who the contact owner is. I can add followers to my contact if I have a contact owner and there's multiple people working on the application. Right? I can add tags to the actual contact. I can see if there's any Insta reports or Insta sites built for this specific person that's associated to this specific business. I can literally see everything right here inside of my contact card, right? Another thing inside of the contacts application is smart lists. These are lists that update dynamically as your data updates. So you can see, I can literally filter out maybe all my USA contacts, or I can filter out all my contacts that don't have sub-accounts yet, or I can filter all my contacts that have a Gmail, right? Or I can do whatever I want. I can create all of these smart lists that'll update in real time. And this will really help your sales team move forward faster because they can see clearly on the contacts that they really need to focus on, right? A good filter would be maybe updating contacts by their statuses, right? What contacts are in the pipeline? What contacts am I working on, right? Another awesome thing is you can obviously add contacts. You can go in here and you have the ability to add a contact record right here, Or we also have the ability to import contacts. So right now we have a quick, our import feature is under maintenance. It should be fixed in the next couple of days. We're just doing some updates there. But for those of you guys, how many of you guys are using another CRM system already? Drop a number 3 in the chat if you're using another CRM system already. Right? We're going to give you guys the ability to upload all of your contacts straight into DashClicks so you can migrate over. Or we're hooked into, I think, about 7 or 8 different of the top-level CRM systems like Salesforce, HubSpot, Pipedrive, MailChimp, Constant Contact. There's a bunch of different ones that we're hooked into. And we're going to have one-click, Zoho is one of them. We're going to have one-click data transfer utilities where you can literally click on it. It'll take all of your deals, all of your contacts, and suck it right into the DashClicks platform so you don't have to do a thing, right? So you can also export contacts. You can also manage columns, right? So you can manage the view that you have, right? And these are all things that we wanted inside of the platform, that real flexibility to see things the way that you want it, right? And then once again, same thing. Settings for the application, in-app help, you'll see this throughout the entire platform, okay? One thing that you guys should also focus on is, I said it a couple of times in the webinar and I'll say it again, this application is not only built for agencies, it's built for any business across any niche. What that does for you guys is it allows you, when you're reselling this software to your customers, when you're giving customers access, this makes it way more stickier for you as an actual business, right? So that's a big, big update here inside a brand new contacts application, right? So let's move on over to the next app. How many of you guys are using Insta Reports right now? Drop a number 2 in the chat. How many of you guys are using Insta Reports? Right? So we have completely changed the way that Insta Reports work. We've really changed not the front end, but the back end, the way that we gather the data and the way that we grade the actual Insta Report. So for those of you guys who don't know what Insta Reports is essentially a performance report that you can run for a prospect, right? And what this does is this showcases your clients what's actually wrong with their business, and it allows you to make the sales process a lot smoother. Instead of saying, I think you need this, you can say, hey, you have an actual F in social media, I know you need this, and this is why you need it, and these are the services that I offer which can help you actually get an A here in the next month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever it may be, right? But you can see we've also updated the UI for the Insta Report as well. We've made it a lot cleaner, a lot sexier, all right? It's also fully mobile responsive, and you can just kind of see what's going on here with the whole grading scales. We've just made this report really, really easy to read throughout the entire report, okay? Insta Reports also functions like Insta Sites. Once again, you learn once, you never got to learn again. So you got your templates here. We got a bunch of new templates that we're going to be coming out with too. We have our digital overview template, which for those of you guys who are using V1, very similar, right? Just better data in the back-end architecture. And then we also have My Insta Report, same thing here, right? As you start building these reports. And look, if I built a report for this specific company, Roto-Rooter, I can just click on this and it opens up the contact card right in here. Perfect example of showing you how all of these apps work together in one ecosystem. Instead of me having to go into the contacts application, just click on that contact record right here inside of My Insta Reports or inside of Insta Sites or anywhere throughout the entire platform. You can also see activity feed that's happening in here. Like, look, we can see that John Doe built an Insta Report for this person on Tuesday, December 28th. They built him another Insta Report, then they built him an Insta Site, then they built him an Insta Report. You can see the whole thread of really what's happening here. Okay, so, and then also, obviously, reporting, you can go and see exactly what industries are working the best for you. It's all reported right here. How many Insta Reports you built and how many Insta Reports were actually viewed. So that is the My Insta Reports, or that's the Insta Reports application. All right, let's keep going. How many of you guys have an agency website with us, or how many of you guys have purchased an Insta Site for your customer before? Drop a number 3 in the chat for me really quick. Let's feel out the room. All right, a lot of you guys. All right, cool. So all of your websites now get stored inside of the Sites application, right? So if you go to the Sites application and you have a website, your website will be right here inside of the Sites application. Same thing for your clients. When your clients get access to their dashboard, they go to the Sites application, and that Insta Sites that you purchase for them is going to go right in here inside of the Sites application. Now we've made a lot of updates here on the Sites application. All right, one, we've made it a lot nicer as far as UI is concerned. Secondly, we have built-in analytics. So you don't even need, if you're not looking for super crazy granular in-depth analytics like Google Analytics, right? Which obviously we have an integration for that as well, which we'll go through in a bit. We have built-in analytics right inside of the dashboard. You don't need to do a single thing. We'll start tracking it automatically, right? You can track things like how many visits were on your website, how many form submissions happened on your website, how many people clicked the click to call button on your website, how many people clicked the get directions on your website, how many visits you had across different browsers, NOSs, where people are finding you in the world, all your form responses from all your forms, or all your form submissions from all your forms are going to go right in here. Right, so this is the brand new Sites application. For those of you guys who have not had an agency website or do not have an agency website yet, I'm proud to announce that we now have 10 brand new agency website templates for you to choose from. So once you migrate your account over today, you'll be able to see those templates right here at the bottom rail, which is going to be super exciting for you guys to flip through and pick a template that fits the best for your business and just activate it right there on the spot. All right, so that is our brand new Sites application. And once again, you can see here on the top right, I can go and click edit and edit my website. Same thing here in App Help and Settings and Preview as well. So that is the Sites application. Now we have templates. How many of you guys send, or your VAs or your employees or your team are sending repetitive messages over and over and over and over and are super sick of it? Drop a number 2 in the chat for me really quick. I hate sending repetitive messages. Another thing that I really like doing is making sure that my entire organization, if it's me and like I got 10 sales reps, I want to make sure we're all on the same page. I want to make sure that we're all saying the same thing. And I want to make sure that Bobby from my sales team is not saying something differently than Nick. I want to make sure I really have that unison across my entire sales organization, my prospecting organization, my service team, whatever it is. So what templates is templates allows you to quickly create email and SMS templates, and you can use it throughout the entire dashboard. Okay, so as an example, I can go in here and I can create a brand new email template. Right, and I can start typing up, my email template. I can write up a description here, right? I can put a reply to, so automatically if somebody replies to this email, where do you want that email to go to? The subject of my template. The body of the template, we also have the ability to attach files. You can also personalize the templates. Look at this. We have data coming from the entire platform. So you can customize, add, inject fields in here like business contact data, person contact data, insights, reports, data from your profile. So if I say, hey, and maybe I want to put in this person's name as an example. So I go to person contact and I'll put in first name. And then you'll see it turn yellow. We actually have an awesome feature called fallback. And what this basically does is, if that piece of data, if that maybe contact record doesn't have a first name associated to it, I might want to put a fail-safe there and say, hey there. Right? And click save. So now my email will either say hey and then plug in that contact record's first name like John, or if that contact record doesn't have a first name, it'll say hey there. Right? And I can have my fail save, knowing that I can send my automations without having to worry about sending messaging that might not look right. Okay? You can also test your emails down here to make sure that they look good before you actually save them and incorporate them through all of your automations. So once again, you can create email templates and you can create SMS templates, and you can start using these inside of all the automations and all of the applications throughout the entire platform. This is really going to come in handy, speed you up. You can view this in board view, and you can also view this in table view as well. Okay? And that's basically our templates app. So I'm going to keep moving over here. Now we have our Forms app. All right, now forms can get very complex because as agencies, as businesses, we gather data from so many different places, right? So if you think of what we actually use forms for, I can give you an example. We use forms for our website. We might have a contact form on our website where people want to get in touch with us. We might have a form that's on our landing page where maybe we have an application for somebody to join our coaching program, and we're driving traffic to that landing page and somebody's filling out that form. right? We might want to use a form for onboarding. Maybe somebody signs up for a service. We need to send them an onboarding doc to collect information. Maybe I'm in the middle of a project. I need to collect data or images from my customer. I can send them a custom form and start collecting that data, right? So all of your forms, you can create them, you can collect all the data, and you can really have everything in sync right here inside of your dashboard. So you can see I have some example forms here. So here's maybe like a website contact form. Let's click on it and view a bunch of the submissions. I can see these are all of the submissions that actually came into my platform. And I can see this little eyeball will open up this submission here on the right side, right? And I can actually start seeing all of the submissions that are coming inside of the actual platform. Okay, and I can start going through all of these different submissions, right? I can also see a bunch of things up here like request submissions and pending submissions, pending requests, which I'll show you here in a second. Okay, I can also go straight into the builder, and I can build different types of actual forms. I can build classic forms. Now your classic forms are just one form with all questions. I can build group forms, which are a series of questions grouped up together. So I might answer 3 questions, then click next. And then I might answer 5 questions and then click next. And I get all the way to the end and I have all my questions answered, right? Those are good for things like onboardings and surveys and stuff like that, right? Or I can have a card form for those of you guys who might be using type forms as an example, where you're just asking one question at a time and you're collecting it and you're bringing that person all the way until the end, right? So as an example, if I want to build a classic form, I can just click classic form. I can give it a name of a form, so just call it form test. I can click create. And I can jump straight into my actual form builder right here. I'm going to actually go to a form that is already created. So let's go over here and see if we can click on edit on a form. Okay, so this will basically allow you to go ahead and edit all of your actual form, your form labels. You can see all of your styles in here. You can also do really cool things over here on the left. Which is you can see you can update your Facebook pixel ID. So if, as an example, you're using the form for form tracking, you can add this pixel, you can add your form pixel to this actual form, and if you're sending traffic to a landing page and somebody's filling out your application, automatically it's going to start tracking those pixels for your actual events, right, inside of Facebook. So forms can do a lot of really cool things. You can also send invites. So as an example, if I have a form and I need somebody to fill out that form, I can go right over here and I can say, hey, I want to send an invitation for this person to fill out this form, and maybe I want to send an email, right? Or I want to send a quick text message for this person to come fill out this form. I can go in here once again and I can select an actual contact. Okay, I can select a contact from the actual contacts application, which is synced right in here. And I can click continue, and then I can actually send out an SMS notification and send this person an invite to actually come out and fill out my form. Okay? Then if I go to templates, we also know how annoying it is to go ahead and build your own form. So right now we have about 65 templates that you guys can use. They're across many different categories. Things like applications, bookings, booking form, contact forms, donation forms, evaluation forms, event registration, feedback forms, file uploads, membership forms, onboarding order forms, a bunch of different stuff in here. We've also built probably about another 300 templates that we're going to be releasing in the next week or two. So there's going to be a lot of templates that you can pick and choose from. Once again, once you also have a form, you can actually publish that form, and we have many different ways that you can do that. You can actually just copy the form right here. So if I go to, let's go to maybe a job application form that I might be using, right, for my recruitment. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to share, and I'll open up a new tab. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so you can actually go over here. Actually, I think this test form was empty. All right, well, you can basically send a form to a link to the actual form where users can actually go straight to the page and actually fill out that form right there. You can embed the form on your website, just copy and paste this code, and you can also copy and paste this right inside of your website or landing page using the actual iframe as well. Right? And then over here on the left, you can also filter all of your forms at the same time by categories or tags as well. So that is the specific forms application. All right, awesome. Let's keep going. All right, probably my most favorite application to date. How many of you guys are using a CRM system where you have your sales pipelines? Drop a number 3 in the chat for me really quick. Drop a number 3 in the chat if you're using a CRM system and you got a sales pipeline inside. Most of you guys are. If you are not, you need to ASAP. This is the most important thing that you can do inside of your sales organization, is a way for you to actually track all of your deals that are going across. Okay, so I have my deals application. Now, for us as sales reps, I might want to view things a little bit differently, right? A lot of you guys are really used to the board, right? And that's kind of what I use, right? That's the view that I use. But we also have table view, where you can view all of your deals inside of a table. But we also have list view, where you can also view all of your deals inside of an actual list. And you can see that right in here. So you can see all of the different stages. You can see how much revenue is sitting in each one of these stages, right? It's just a different way for you to view your actual deals. Everybody does it differently, okay? If I go to board view, you can see here I actually have my pipeline here. Over here on the top right, I can also add multiple pipelines. I can edit my pipeline right here. I can add different stages inside of my pipeline. I can rearrange my stages inside of my pipeline. I can add new deals inside of my pipeline stages. I can search deals. Over here, once again, smart lists. I can create different smart lists, and I can see which deals need to be moved forward faster. I can see which deals maybe are above $1,000. I can see which deals are open, which deals are closed. I can literally create my own smart list that all update dynamically in real time. Okay, another thing here is I can see how much money, how much dough is actually sitting right inside of this specific pipeline. I can see I got about $4 million sitting in this demo pipeline. That's a lot of revenue just sitting there. All right, let's open up a deal card and see what an actual deal looks like. Okay, so if I go inside of a deal, you will see that the deal card looks very, very similar to the contact card once again. Up top here, I can say, hey, this is an open deal, this is a won deal, this is a lost deal. I can also change the deal information. How many of you guys are using a CRM system right now, but you're selling recurring services and it just doesn't allow you to track that properly? It's kind of a manual thing. Doesn't that suck, right? So we actually created a way for you to track recurring revenue, right? So if you go in here, you can say, hey, this is the deal name. This is the deal stage that this deal is sitting in. This is the deal value, and here I can say, hey, is this a one-time deal? Is this a monthly deal? Is this a yearly deal? Right? If it is a yearly deal, how many years is it for? Is this a 9-year deal that I'm closing? Right? Well, that's not a $1,000 deal. That's what other CRMs and sales pipelines will do. That's how they'll track it. This is actually a $9,000 year because they're paying $1,000 a month for 9 years. So we use $9,000 as a tracking metric for this specific deal. Once again, for currency, we actually have a built-in currency converter, which is amazing. So if I'm in the United States and I'm doing business with somebody in Canada and I'm trying to close a deal in Canadian dollars, I can just select that Canadian currency from right here and it'll automatically convert that for me in real time, okay, which is amazing. And then obviously add an expected close date and then click save, right? I can also update my stages and expected close date from here, but once again, same thing. Here, I can add notes, send emails, send SMS messages, create reminders. I can do all that stuff in here. I can also see all of my custom properties right here, which I can, once again, if I need to create new properties, I can do all that right here inside of the Deals application. Same thing here in the middle. I can track all my activity, and I can see exactly what's happening. Even timestamp things, like maybe a person was added as a follower or a business was associated to these deals. I want to see what's happening with my deals as it's happening in real time, right? Same thing here on the top rail. Right rail, associated businesses, associated people, attachments, deal owners, followers, tags. I can see any Insta reports or Insta sites that are associated to this specific deal. Once again, all right here inside of the contact card, right? And if I have a deal that might be maybe an open deal, this deal is $9,080. I can take that deal and I can maybe just drag it to the next pipeline over, or maybe I won this deal and this guy's ready. I already ran that credit card. I can just drop that deal into the open stage and that'll mark that deal into the one stage, and that'll mark that deal as lost, and it'll update all the filters here on the left rail. All right. Now, having a sales pipeline is cool. But having an automated sales pipeline is even cooler. How many of you guys love automations? Drop a number 5 in the chat for me. How many of you guys want to automate everything? How many of you guys want to automate everything, right? So one of my favorite features that we built inside of DashClicks 2.0, and one thing that really differentiates us from all of the other CRMs out there, is the ability to create automations easily without being technical, and the ability to actually save time and make more money using automations. So without further ado, you can also tab this little tab over here and have full-blown deal automation set across all of the stages inside of your pipelines, okay? I can do crazy things for deal automations, like I can automatically send an email. I can automatically send a text message. I can automatically build an Insta site for my customer. I can automatically build an Insta report for my customer, all hands off without me having to do a single thing. I literally create a deal, and I drop it right inside of a specific stage, and it will automatically do all of these automations. As you can see here in the qualified section, right? If I had a brand new deal that dropped right in here on the qualified stage, in 1 hour, it's gonna send them this welcome email. Then in 3 days, it's gonna send them another email that talks about our process, right? And then maybe I can do, when I move them over into contact made, I can do other deal automations, right? And maybe I can have a specific category for like build Insta site. So if the person raises their hand, they're like, yeah, I want to see what my brand new website looks like, I can create a deal automation right in here that'll build the Insta site automatically for them. It'll automatically send them an email what their Insta site looks like. Send them a text message with what their Insta site looks like. Same thing with Insta reports. This is all automated, completely hands off. Also, in the next couple of weeks, we have a lot more deal automations that we've already built that are in QA that are going to be released here very soon. Things like adding notes, creating reminders, changing the deal owners, adding deal followers, adding and removing tags to deals. All of these deal automations are going to be going live in the next couple of weeks and going to make this application and this feature even more powerful, okay? So this is deal automations. Now, how many people have used automations in the past, but it's kind of a little scary because like you're throwing these automations at, and you don't really know what's happening. You're like completely lost, right? You got all these automations happening in the background, but like what's working? What's not working? What actually sent? What didn't send, right? How does this thing even work? So we actually built an entire tracking log, and it's called automations log. And for those of you guys who have used Zapier in the past, this was inspired by Zapier, right? Where you have all these zaps happening, but you have no clue what's happening, right? Well, now you do. You know exactly what automations are firing off. You know when they're firing off. You know when the next automation is firing off for this specific deal. You have all the event logs for every single automation. Let's take a look to see what one of those might look like. So I have my automation log, and I have all my deals here that are basically have went through any type of deal automation, right? And you can kind of see if I scroll through here, you can see all of these deal automations. I want to filter. Let me go through one that's successfully already fired off. Right, and you have all this handy dandy filters on the left hand side where you can automate, or you can segment your automation logs by statuses, by deal automations. You can see all of the deal automations that failed. You can find out why they failed. You can retry them. You can skip them. You can do whatever you want from here, right? You're going to find deals that are associated to specific people, associated to specific businesses, associated to a specific pipeline inside of your sales organization, right? So here is Clever Website Renewal. All right, cool. So the current deal stage that they're in is demo schedule, and they're inside of my sales pipeline, right? And this is the deal automation that they're currently on. And let's see what's going on here, man. Let's view all the events. You can see that these are all the deal automation events that fired for this specific deal, right? And I can see the first deal automation went off was December 9th at 9:39 a.m., right? I sent an email, and it was the automation triggered out successfully. Let's take a look at the deal log. and it looks like I sent this specific email right here. It's sent successfully. Here's the actual body of the email, and here's the date and time that actually deal automation triggered off and the email was sent, right? And I can go up the list. I can see that here's an Insta site that we built, right? And the Insta site actually went through. The trigger went successfully. It was actually built. Here's the link to the Insta sites. Here's all the business information that was associated to that specific Insta site. You can literally see, I can see everything that's going on here inside of my deal automations, right? Luckily, none failed here, so that's always good, right? So this is your brand new Deals app. How many of you guys are excited to use a brand new CRM system like this to run your organization? Drop a number 5 in the chat for me really quick if you're pumped up. Yeah, deal automations is a huge one. All right, let's go to the next application. We're going to go to Inbound, which is also one of my favorite applications that we have. All right, so Inbound allows you to essentially grab all the data that's coming in from all these third-party applications. How many of you guys right now have landing pages that you're using with like ClickFunnels or phone sites, or you have flows in ManyChat, or you have a Facebook ads campaign that's generating leads from form leads, or you might have all of these custom forms built throughout the entire, all your campaigns, and form submissions are coming in. And it's just like, how do you get all of this data over to your sales team? How do you keep it organized, and how do you make sure that your sales team is keeping up with your leads in time before your leads go dead, right? So we built an application to solve that problem, and it's called Inbound. And what it allows you to do is basically create campaigns. So I can go right over here, and I can create a brand new campaign. And these are all of the built-in integrations that we have inside of the platform. I can pull in leads from Facebook lead form campaigns. If I have a ClickFunnels landing page with a form on it, I can grab all of those leads, those form submissions coming in right into my platform. Same thing with Insta pages, phone sites, Kartra, Unbounce, ManyChat. If you have flows built out in ManyChat, we will pull the entire flow inside of your ManyChat conversation right inside of the platform. Call tracking, like if you're using CallRail for call tracking, all of your phone calls are going to get pulled into the platform with recordings attached to it. If you're using our built-in forms application and you have a form and you want to put it on your website, or you're using a form for a landing page, we'll pull all that information into the Inbound application. Now the cool part is grabbing your data is just one thing. All right? How many of you guys, once again, like to automate everything? Drop a number 5 in the chat for me. How many of you guys like to automate everything? Right? So let's just say, as an example, if I had a ClickFunnels landing page, okay? And I had a landing page that brought people to opt into my free PDF, and I'm getting their name, their email address, their phone number, and their address, whatever it is. I'm getting a bunch of information from them, okay? So I go here, I click on ClickFunnels, I type in my campaign name, let's just say ClickFunnels test, all right? And I'm going to say test in, and I'm probably spelling wrong, but that's fine. I'm using this as a test. You'll put your ClickFunnels ID right in here. And what's cool about this is we realize somebody might get to this step. It might be a little bit confusing, whether for you or it's for your customers. So if you just click on this handy dandy Help Center article, we have a video with a detailed help doc showing you exactly how to do this and how to get all this information and how to set everything up properly. Okay, so you're not lost. And we also have a white label version of that for your customers as well, because they're going to be using this application. For the sake of time, I'll put 1, 2, 3, 4 in here to bypass this. But look at this. Automatically add leads to your CRM system. I'm going to flip this on. And then it asks me, what type of contact record do you want to create? I'm going to select a business here. And then I'm going to click continue. Now, before I click continue, I want you guys to understand the power of this. I have a ClickFunnels landing page. I'm generating leads from that form submission. Those leads are going to get automatically pulled into my Inbound account. Those leads are also automatically going to get created as a contact record inside of my actual contacts application as a business contact record. If I click next, well, there we go again. Do I want to automatically create new deals out of this? Yes, I do, actually. I want to create a brand new deal. I want to put that deal on my sales pipe, or let's put on my inbound pipeline, and I want to put it into the qualified stage inside of my sales pipeline. Okay? I'm going to click continue. I'm going to start round robining my reps. what reps do I actually want to have access to this specific deal or this specific lead. What this is going to do is every lead that comes into the system, you can now use this system to round robin and distribute leads to your sales reps so they can get leads distributed to them evenly. If you have 5 sales reps as an example, this will automatically go, lead 1 will come in, it'll go to sales rep 1. Lead 2 will come in, it'll go to sales rep 2. Lead 3 will come in, it'll go to sales rep 3, and then 4, and then 5, and then start right back from the bottom, right? And this is a way for you to evenly distribute all of your leads across your sales reps. Okay, so I'm just going to click continue here. And I can notify my sales reps when a new lead comes in. I can send the rep an email. I can send the rep a text message. And I can let them know that they just received a brand new lead. Go check it out. I can click continue. All right, I'll copy this. I'll copy this and I'll place this as my webhook inside of my ClickFunnels inside of my ClickFunnels setting, right? And then I'll see that campaign right here. And as leads start coming in, you can actually see all of those leads right in here. And those leads also coming in real time, so you can just leave this page open, you don't need to refresh. Everything gets updated in real time. And you can see that I got 1 form submission lead, I got 288 phone calls that came in as leads, and I can see my total leads here. I can also filter over here by all my leads on which leads. You know, if a lead comes in between 0 to 15 minutes, we consider that a hot lead. If it's between 15 minutes and 60 minutes, it's a warm lead. If it's 60 minutes plus, it's already cold. If it's 24 hours, it's ice. That's pretty much dead. Okay, you got to call your leads quick. So this is a great way for your sales team to move fast. All right, you can filter by the type of lead. You can filter by the integration. You can filter by your sales reps. Okay, and I can actually view my lead. Let's take a look at. Let's view this lead. This is a call rel. So this is a phone. This is a phone call that came in. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on this. And here's the lead that came in. Here's my call recording. I can actually click on the call recording, and I can actually listen to that call recording right here, right? I can see a form, so let's go to ClickFunnels. All right, let's see what a form submission looks like. Here's my form submission. On the right rail, I can see what form submission, the form submission that came in. I can actually see the rep that it's actually assigned to right here. So this is, once again, a great way for you to not only, 1, suck in all your leads inside of the platform, 2, automate the contact creation, automate the deal creation, and automatically distribute the leads to your sales rep, so everything is just organized, man. You guys can start running campaigns, you guys can start sending traffic, and everything will automatically get distributed, everything will automatically get created, and it's all in one ecosystem using one place for all of your leads. Just suck everything into one place. You don't need to worry about logging into ClickFunnels and checking, logging into Facebook ads and logging into like Narnia and trying to find out where all your leads are for your Facebook ads campaigns, right? Sucking in all your phone calls, like this is the usability, this is the ease of use, this is literally what it's all about, okay? How many of you guys are excited about the inbound application? Drop a number 5 in the chat for me. Let's go. We're just getting warmed up here, people. We are just getting warmed up here, people. Think about all these applications that you get. They all work together. All right? That is the inbound app. And actually, one quick thing, there's also a full-blown reporting page. So you can track your leads. You can see how many leads you're getting. Whether you can segment them, how many were forms, how many were phone calls. You can see how many leads you're getting on a daily basis. What's cool about this is your clients get access to this because they have their own they have their own access to all these apps, right? So your client's gonna get this. Guys, what's like the #1 question all clients ask? Where's my leads? How many leads did I get today? You don't need to answer that question anymore. Just someone log into their dashboard. It's all right here, literally in front of their face, in detail, right? You can see all your sales reps. You can see who your leaderboard is, how many people are getting distributed leads, right? You can see all that right in here inside of the dashboard, segmented in the inbound application. All right? Awesome. Let's go to analytics. We've literally given our analytics a completely brand new facelift, and I am super, super excited about it, okay? So if you actually look, let me reload this here. If you actually look, you'll see that like just hooking up your analytics here, you can get a complete bird's eye view of all your marketing campaigns. This is almost like cross-channel reporting, seeing exactly what's going on. You can see bird's eye view of your Facebook ads campaign, your Google ads campaign. If you got CallRail, you can hook in your CallRail campaign. your SEO, how your keywords are ranking, your listings, how they're doing, your Google Analytics from your website, how that's doing. Not only that, you can see it in an overview, but you can also see it on a very, very granular view. So we've completely updated the way that we are actually showing you metrics. We're also taking metrics and we are also customizing them for you in a way that makes it super easy to read, number one. And on top of that, data that you really can't get, not even from the provider. We're taking these metrics and we're showing you a lot of really cool things like insights, right? So let's take a look at Facebook as an example. We can see like impressions, we can see clicks, but then we can also see like, okay, well that's cool, but like out of how many impressions, how many people clicked over? 3.7%, right? That's my click-through rate. Out of 676 clicks, how many converted, right? I can also see the amount spent, what my ROI is. I can see my actual campaigns that are here. I can go to my ad sets, okay? I can go to my actual ads. I can also see custom, there's my ad sets, right? I can see all of my ads, right? Another big thing that most platforms do not have is the ability to actually see data points. We have so many data points inside of here, inside of these actual campaigns where you can customize exactly what you want to see, okay? So you can customize the columns and you can pretty much do any which way you'd like. All right, we also have insights. So if I toggle over to this insights tab, right, and maybe I want to, let's see how the last maybe couple of months are doing. All right, cool. So now I can start getting some data, right? And I can start tracking like what are my most successful campaigns? What are the campaigns with the highest CPM? What are the campaigns maybe with the lowest CPM? What are the campaigns with the highest CPC? Right? What are the campaigns with the highest cost per acquisition? I can also see a lead breakdown on a month-to-month basis here as well. So that'll show me granular data. Once again, guys, I'm inside of a demo account, so it's not going to show me much data here. But same thing with Google Ads. Right? So if I go to Google Ads, I can actually see all of the campaign information inside of Google Ads as well. Right? Same thing for CallRail. All right, let me just go to last 30 days. Cool. I can see all of my calls. I can see in the last 30 days, I got 400 calls. 339 of them were answered. I had an 84% answer rate. I also have 61 calls that are missed. 18% of my calls were actually missed. That's horrible. Right? So these are things that we need to show our customers, and these are things that us as business owners, we need to be aware of. Right? Most business owners are not even aware of stuff like this. Out of those calls, how many are first-time callers? I have 181 people call me for the first time out of 400 phone calls. Right? What's the average time duration? Is 1 minute and 26 seconds. I can not only see my calls, but I can also listen to all my calls as well, right here from the dashboard. I can also see insights about my calls. I can see where my top call sources are coming from, answered calls versus missed calls, and then call volume spread out on a daily basis, right? I can flip over and I can see my SEO. I can see all of my keywords that are tracking. I can see what the ranking is for those keywords. I can see the changes for those keywords, the average positions for those keywords, right? I can see all that right in here. Another huge thing that we've done is our directory listings, our listings manager program. We used to offer that as a service. It is now an add-on and it's considered self-service, which is awesome. And the reason why we're saying that is you as a business owner can come into the dashboard, not only view all of the reporting about your actual directories, but if you toggle this over, you can actually control your entire profile right here from the actual dashboard. So you can make updates in here in real time. You can see this is our DashClicks listing, right? You can make updates in here in real time, and this will get updated and distributed to all of your directories in real time without you having to log into all these different directories. So this is a huge update that we did. We also have Google Analytics. So you can see obviously sessions and how many people visited your website. Once again, browsers and OS, geolocation of people visiting your website, right? So this is all really, really crucial information for you to see about your business. You can see it as an overview, and you can also see it in granular view, right? How many of you guys are excited to just come in here and hook up all your stuff and start getting some real-time data, right? Drop a number 5 in the chat. Love it, love it, love it. Then we have our last application, which is called Projects. All right, probably also one of my favorite applications. This is a way for you to actually manage all of your projects that's happening, right? Now, one thing I do want to let everybody know is there's 3 apps that are not available to your sub-accounts, okay? And that is InstaSites, InstaReports, and Projects. The rest of the apps in here, in the ecosystem, are available to your clients. So when your clients log into their sub-accounts, they have access to all of these apps, which is really, really cool, okay? The reason why those are not available is because obviously InstaSites and InstaReports, those are prospecting tools used by agencies, so your clients don't really need those. And then Projects is a way for you to actually manage your clients, your sub-accounts, manage them, right? So this is basically like, think about this as like a Teamwork or a Trello, but kind of like on steroids for agencies, right? It's a project management system for you as an agency, right? So as an example, here's one of my clients. It's called Clever Brooks. I can see all of the analytics for Clever Brooks. This is all of his analytics, right? And I can kind of tabble through. I can see how his campaigns are doing. I can see how his calls are doing. I can see any form submissions that have came in. I can maybe see any pending form submission requests that I've sent him. I can see his website. I can also edit his website if I'm managing his website. I can view the analytics for his website as well. I can add files in here as well, so I can add any files maybe that they may have sent me. I can add contracts in here. I can add copy that they may have sent me that they want to add to their website, whatever it is, right? This is a place for you to store all your files. I can also create notebooks, right? I can add things in here like maybe credentials that they've sent me or copy that they've sent me for their website or whatever it is. I can add that right in here as a notebook, right? So this is basically a way for you, and this is a dummy account, so I'll probably go to one that has a test, right? Yeah, so you can see some content there. But this is basically a way for you to actually see exactly what's going on. We've also have all these built-in plugins that we built where, like, this is a CSV template. You don't even need to download this as a CSV file. You can, our system will actually open the CSV file right here in line, right? You can see like images. You can see a lot of really cool stuff in here, right? So we support a lot of file types inside of this Files tab. All right, and that's basically a way for you to control your actual project. Once again, you can also come in here and I can just say view business contact. You see how the contact card plays throughout the entire dashboard? I don't need to go anywhere, just go right back to the project. Okay, so the usability in this application is very, very, very well methodically thought out. Okay. So that's basically the applications. What I want to do now is I want to go through our fulfillment store. So we have a brand new fulfillment store here, and I do want to make a couple quick announcements. So if we can go front face really quick, let's take a moment to breathe. We do have a lot more to go through, guys, so please hang tight. We're going to go through our fulfillment. We're going to go through our SaaS program. We're going to go through our new affiliate model. We're going to do an open Q&A. And for those of you guys, by the way, who stay until the end of this, I have something amazing for all of you guys, so make sure you stay all the way until the end, and I'm going to give you guys something crazy, okay? So we have updated a lot of things inside of our fulfillment program, okay? First and foremost, the biggest thing that you are going to note is the fact that all of our fulfillment prices have literally been cut by 2/3. So services that used to start at $499 a month, like Facebook ads, they now start at $199 a month. With Google ads, with, we have SEO starting at $199 a month. We have listings starting at, listings is $39 a month. It used to be $99 a month, right? We have social media posting starting at $49 a month, right? These are all things that are inside of here that have we've literally cut our prices. And the reason why we did this is because we knew that you guys are reselling these and you needed literally a way to basically make margins. And we understand that. That's what we're here for. So not only did we redo all of the plans, we've also actually redone what's included in the plans. Simple things like for SEO, we now include backlinks, right, as part of our SEO, as part of some of our SEO packages, right? And there's a lot of things like that that we've changed. We've also restructured our plans to the point where they're actually more structured for us as a company to be able to fulfill them and for you to actually be able to resell them. We've also given you guys tons of different assets, things like case studies that you've been asking for, things like portfolios that you've been asking for, right? Ways for you to easily compare plans. There's just so much stuff in here inside of the fulfillment store. So if you haven't used this for fulfillment in the past, I highly recommend just re-looking at our fulfillment store, and you will see that it's not even worth it for you to do fulfillment in-house anymore. However, it's 10 times more worth it to just outsource it so you can focus on the front end of your business, which is prospecting and sales, and moving your company forward and start really focus on revenue generating activities. All right, so let's go P&P really quick. All right, so as you can see here, I'm going to use SEO as an example, but you can see here on the left rail inside, and Carlos, if you can, actually you can leave it there, that's fine. I was going to say if you could push the bottom to the right. But regardless, all right, so if you see on the left rail here, we have our managed services, and then we also have, as you can see, our add-ons, right? So listings will be one add-on that we have, right? Because this is like a self-service type thing. But you can see social media posting is starting at $49 a month, SEO starting at $199 a month, Google Ads is starting at $199 a month, Facebook Ads is $199 a month, content packages starting at $59 a month, and our listings manager program is $39 a month. Once again, the beauty of this, guys, is one, we've probably crushed all of our competitor pricing, and I'm saying that in an optimistic way because we did that because we wanted to have the best pricing. We also wanted to have the best services. So not only did we redo our pricing, but we redid all of our processes that we run in the back end. We've literally restructured the way that we do fulfillment behind the scenes at DashClicks, which is crazy, right? So let's use SEO as an example. It's one of our most popular products that we have. Let's dive straight into the SEO plans that we have. So you see we have SEO Pro, which is $199 a month. We have SEO Plus, $299 a month, and then so on and so on. Premium and Platinum. All of these have, all of the managed services have 4 different plans associated with it. So these are our products. We have 5 different products, and these are our plans. One thing that you'll notice here is we no longer have 2 services anymore. Okay? Sadly to say, but fortunately, I think for everybody, is one, we do not offer funnel building services anymore. Okay? We also do not offer custom website design services anymore. The reason for this is because we're highly investing our team's efforts in building out Insta sites. We believe it really is the future, and we want to be able to build these landing pages. We want to be able to build these websites super, super quick, and because we believe in that technology, we're no longer going to be offering those services anymore. Okay? We believe that you can go out and build an Insta site in 6 seconds and have pretty much a 99% done website, and then maybe make some tweaks to it to customize it to where your customer needs, where your customer wants it to be, versus us having to charge you $3 grand to build a brand new website. You can charge your customer that and just keep all the profits. Okay, so that's the important part about doing that. All right, so let's go back. Let's go to SEO. Let's take a look at our SEO plans. Let's go to Learn More. All right. So a lot of the things that we've added in here is one, compare plans. So you can actually click on this, and this will open up, and you can see literally all of the different plans that we have available for SEO. You can see once again we now have backlinks available, right, across some of the plans that we have here, right. If I get out of here, we can also see all of the highlights for the specific plan, right? So this specific plan has 10 keywords. We do the SEO setup, we do the reporting, right? All this good stuff. So these are the highlights. Over here, we can see everything that's included in that specific plan. Over here, we can see a gallery where we can click on the images and we can use these. You can also download these images, by the way, guys. But these images are basically like images of like us actually ranking clients. This is like real work, right? And they're white labeled, so you can just download it and send these to your customers. We also have full-blown case studies, which you guys have been asking for a long time. They're beautiful case studies that we've built that are fully white labeled, which you can just go in here and click this download button. It'll download right to your desktop. We have 10 case studies for every single service pretty much that we have. So really, really good. We also have verified reviews. So these are all people that use DashClicks fulfillment in the past. If you click on any of these, it'll open up into a new tab, into like G2 or Capterra or Facebook or Google, and you can see our reviews. These are also all just general FAQ questions that most of you guys will probably have before purchasing one of these services to make your purchase decision honestly easier, okay? And then let's say if I'm ready to buy this, right? Well, what do I need to do? I just click this buy button and I click select the business. Now I want to select this specific business. I'm buying this SEO plan for this business. And then I want to select the person, right? So I just select the person. And if I'm in the middle of doing this, I don't want to leave here if I didn't have the business already created inside of my CRM system. This is pulling from your contacts app. Once again, the whole ecosystem works together, right? I can easily just create a business from right here on the fly, and it'll automatically just add it here, and I can just keep going with my day, right? But let's say if I just added that, we have our brand new store. Once you add something to the cart, it gets added right here onto the top. And you can see that I have it here, and I can see everything that's inside of my cart. I can either continue shopping, or I can just go straight to the checkout. And this is our brand new checkout page. You can go in here, you can see everything that's available for you. You can click continue, and you can just simply check out right here. Super easy, super, super clean. All right, so that is basically our brand new fulfillment store, which I'm super, super excited about. Once again, let's go front face really quick. Once again, if you have not used DashClicks in the past, now is definitely the time to rethink the way that you are doing things inside of your agency or inside of your organization. This is the best way that you can move your business faster, okay? Because the companies that don't have to focus on actually doing the fulfillment are the companies that are going to be able to move a lot faster. They can focus on the front end of their business and the back end of their business, which is getting sales, making sure to keep your customers. DashClicks will do everything in between for you, okay? All right, let's keep going. All right, what I want to talk about is, let's go down here, make sure I'm going in order here. I want to talk about sub-accounts, which I think is probably one of the biggest things that we have. All right, how many of you guys are super, 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 super excited to actually resell this entire platform, all white labeled, all fully automated, inside of your brand new dashboard? Drop a number 5 in the chat for me really quick. Drop a number 5 really quick. Cool. All right, let me show you guys how easy it is to give your customers access to DashClicks 2.0. Now, for some of you guys, you're like, well, Chad, what is a sub-account? Well, if you really think about it, a sub-account is just your client, right? So if you are a business, right, which is an agency, and you have your clients, which are your clients, then you can just easily go right over here. You can click Add New. You add that person's first name, you add their last name, you add their email address, and then you associate them to a business inside of your contacts app. Right? I can either select this business, or I can just, once again, create a new business from here and just continue on my day, right? And once you do that, what will happen is that person will automatically get sent out an invite, and that'll go into the pending invites tab. All right? And once that person accepts, okay, they'll get a nice, beautiful, white labeled email coming from you with all your branding that says, hey, I want you to join your brand new sales, marketing, and automation platform. Click the button below, set up your password. All they do is they literally click the button, they set up their password, and boom, they're in the dashboard. All right, and they see a white labeled version of DashClicks. All right, they see all of these pricing, which we'll go through here in a second. Okay, they don't see projects, they don't see Insights, and they don't see Instant Reports. Those are agency apps only. All right, but they see basically everything that they need to run their business. So now they have a full-blown CRM system, right? They have a full-blown form builder. They have all of these different applications. They can integrate all their analytics. They have the inbound app, right? They have their own custom dashboard. There's many, many things that they can do in here instead of using other third-party platforms. What this does is it makes you seem like a hero. As an agency, offering just digital marketing services is just not enough anymore. People want a 360 solution. They want a solution that'll basically encompass you doing the services for them and you giving them the software to be able to manage everything on the back end. And now at DashClicks, you can go full circle and have everything literally right under the hood to give them within a split second. So all you do is literally go in there and just add them as a sub-account. Now what's really, really cool about this, and I said this towards the beginning, I'm going to say it again right here, right now. As I said before, all of your SMS credits, all of your email credits, all of your file storage, all of these things are built right inside of these software plans, which means you do not, and your clients do not, need to go through the headache of creating a Twilio account, creating a SendGrid account, doing all the integrations. The guy that Bobby the plumber, your client that you're going to be doing this for, it is super confusing for him to go out and create a Twilio account and buy phone numbers and purchase credits and integrate everything. That is literally a buzzkill. That is literally a way for you to just not have that person buy your product, okay? If you make things too complex for people, people won't actually buy your products. You need to make it easy for them. And that's what we've done here at DashClicks. We've built everything right into the platform. We put them on 4 really, really simple plans that they can pick and choose based on the features and the limits that they need, okay? So as an example, these are the apps, once again, that they'll get access to. We have monthly versions and we have yearly versions. So these are basically the software plans that you can resell to your clients, okay? Now, we have a free version. So you can come in here and you can add unlimited sub-accounts. There is no limit to the amount of sub-accounts that you can add. You can come in here today and add 1,000 sub-accounts and give 1,000 people access to their free marketing, sales, and automation platform, okay? And that will basically put them on the free tier. They can have 2 seats, they can send 50 emails per month. They don't get any SMS credits because they're on the free tier. They get 100 megabytes of file storage, and if you come in here, you actually can see the app breakdown, the comparison, and for features and limits for every single one of these, okay? And you can also see the yearly view as well. All right, so if you come in here as an example, and let's just say that usually the way that it works is people will start, your clients will start on the free plan, they'll jump in, right? And then they'll realize that, hey, I need this, or hey, I want to do this inside the platform, I need more features, I need more credits. They will automatically, in their dashboard, go to their subscription setting, add their credit card, pay for an actual subscription, and you get paid automatically. It can literally be 4 in the morning, okay, and you can automatically just get an email saying, congratulations, you just made some money. And it's literally this simple, okay? All you have to do, all right, is go here. You want to go to settings, and you want to go to payments. All right, like I said at the beginning of the call, we've partnered with Stripe. This is basically going to automatically create you a Stripe Connect account. It's going to automatically integrate it inside of DashClicks, and everything will be inside of your DashClicks account, okay, automatically connected, ready to go. So you set it up, and then you add your bank information here. Once again, this all goes straight into Stripe. We don't store this information for security purposes. Okay, you'll open up a Stripe wizard, and it'll kind of take you through that process. It literally takes less than like 2 minutes to set this whole thing up. All right, and then what happens is, as that person actually goes, as your client goes in here and goes from the free plan to the pro plan, let's say as an example, okay, DashClicks collects $27 as a wholesale fee. Okay, the customer gets charged $97, and you profit $70 every single month without having to do a single thing. The whole thing is completely automated, right? And then going up to the plus plan, you can see what the profit margins look like there. Going up to the premium plan, you can see what it looks like there. And if they purchase annual plans, you can see that the profit margin that you'll make on annual plans as well, okay? Which is really, really cool, all right? So that's basically managed sub-accounts. This is an amazing way for you now to become a software provider and actually sell software to your clients that's just fully packaged for them, plug and play, ready to go. All right. Now let's go through quickly our affiliate center. All right, but actually, sorry, one more quick thing before I go to the affiliate center. How many of you guys use DashClicks or would love to use DashClicks on your mobile phone? Right? How many of you guys would love to use DashClicks on your mobile phone? All right, so DashClicks is 100% fully responsive. So I'm just going to show you what it looks like really quick because I'm super excited about it. So let's fire up this mobile device right here. So now you can take DashClicks on the go. DashClicks works on any device. It works on your desktop. It works on mobile. It works on tablets. It literally works everywhere. Okay, so if I go over here, whoops, let me get out of this. Cool, let me go to demo. Let's do just a really quick tour of mobile, and then we're going to go into a bunch of other really cool things. Cool, and as you can see, this is basically what the login process looks like on mobile. Log right in. And then bam, I am now entering inside my mobile account. Now once again, I'm simulating from an iPhone here. Okay, so you can see this is a real device. And this is exactly what it looks like. Our entire dashboard is completely mobile friendly. So anything that you want to do on the go, you can do it. you can add contacts, you can segment your contacts, you can create new deals, you can build Insta sites, right? You can literally go through any of these things and it's all on the go. You can even freaking edit your website from mobile on the go, right? So that is the beauty of DashClicks, right? You have all these options right here on the left rail, right? So this is the beauty of being able to have a fully functional system from your mobile device, okay? I click on these deals, you can literally see everything here, all right? So that's a really, really exciting feature. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting a long time for DashClicks to go completely mobile. We are finally happy to tell you that we are fully mobile responsive across all apps, the entire ecosystem, like literally everything is 100% mobile responsive, which is really, really sweet and really, really awesome. All right, let's flip back over to the desktop version. Cool. Let's talk about our affiliate program really quick. All right, in the past, our affiliate program was not the best because we really weren't structured for it. We were paying 5% out if somebody basically purchased anything from you, okay? Now our affiliate model is completely different and it is so good. So for those of you guys that are doing affiliate marketing out there, or for those of you guys who have a group, or for those of you guys who have you know, maybe a course that you're selling to agencies or things like that, our affiliate program is really next level. DashClicks now pays up to 40% recurring revenue to our affiliates, right? And here's the 3 different tiers. We have our starter tier, our diamond tier, and our legend tier, okay? If you have 0 to 19 people as your affiliate, okay, and they are on a paid DashClicks software subscription, right? We're not talking about fulfillment subscription, this is software subscription. It's 20%. If you have 20 to 39 users, it's 30%. If you have 40 plus users, it is 40% recurring commission for life if they use your affiliate link. An additional 5% also gets paid when they buy fulfillment services. So if somebody buys fulfillment services, you also get paid an additional 5% separately for that at the same time too. That's all tracked right here inside of the dashboard. So if I go, let's get out of this really quick. If I go right here inside of the dashboard, today is the day that we're launching our brand new affiliate center. So this will all start populating here in a few minutes. And basically you just copy your affiliate link and send it off to people and everything will literally get populated right over here on the top right. So you just go right here, you go to affiliate center, and that'll basically populate this entire page. All right. Another exciting thing before we go to the end of the session here is we are also working right now as we speak on 3 different applications. Actually, yeah, 3 different applications. We're working on a 100K application, which is basically going to be a revolutionary education program that's going to allow you to hit your first 100K as an agency. We're going to bring you through an entire roadmap and show you exactly how to get there. It's going to be fully encompassed and integrated with the software, which is amazing. We're also launching our Conversations app very soon, which is going to allow you to send and receive text messages even better in a more inbox environment, and just allow you to do a lot of other really cool things inside of that application for communication purposes. And then we're also launching our billing app, which is basically going to be like if Stripe and QuickBooks had a baby, that's going to be what that looks like. Okay, so it's a way for you to basically manage your invoices and payments and bookkeeping pretty much in a sense, and also at the same time charge for invoices, send invoices, everything that you do pretty much in like Stripe or Wave Apps or any of those things, right? So who's excited so far? Can I get a number 5 in the chat? Drop a number 5 for me in the chat really quick. I love it. All right, I have an awesome offer for you guys, and then we're going to go into Q&A. So what's going to happen here very soon is everybody in here, let's go front face really quick, Carlos. So here in the next, you might have already got it, or you might be getting it any minute now, but within the next couple of minutes, all of you guys will be receiving a migration email. Okay, and it's very important that you follow the instructions in the email one by one. Okay, that is basically going to, somebody said Zoom crashed. But that's basically going to, can you guys hear me and see me? Drop a number 5 in the chat if you can hear me and see me, just making sure. Yeah, all right, cool. All right, so basically what's going to happen is you are all going to get migration emails. Now you can either do one of 2 things. If you, for whatever reason, you have not gotten your migration email yet, you can visit your DashClicks URL, not your custom URL. You can visit your DashClicks URL. That could be like mycompany.dashclicks.com, whatever that is. Okay, you should have that from the moment you sign up to DashClicks. That's your DashClicks URL. And then you have your custom domain. All right, don't visit your custom domain because that won't do anything. That'll just log you into V1, right? So what you want to do is you want to go to your DashClicks URL, or just wait for the email. You should be getting it if you have not gotten it already. That email will give you instructions on how to do everything. Basically, that email will have a PIN code in it. You're going to log into your account. You're going to put in that PIN code. We're going to migrate everything over for you. You don't have to worry. It's completely hands-off. It's all automated. You don't got to do anything, and it takes like 5 or 10 minutes to automate the whole thing, and then boom, you're going to be in V2. Okay? So that is the first thing. All right? Second thing is for the entire week. Let's go P&P really quick. For the entire week, we are going to be giving you guys an insane offer. All right? How many of you guys are excited about DashClicks 2.0 and are ready to purchase a subscription and go crazy with it? Because now, honestly, you get literally everything for like paying nothing pretty much. So drop a number 5 in the chat if you're excited as me. We have completely revolutionized the platform. For those of you guys who are using like Insta sites and Insta reports, you guys are paying $97 a month just for that tool. Now you're going to pay $97 a month or $297 a month for all of these crazy tools. Okay? So, who wants a huge discount on their DashClicks 2.0 subscription? Once again, drop a number 5 in the chat. Make some noise for me. I'm going to give you guys a one-time offer here, and then we're going to go straight into Q&A. Make some noise for me. Go crazy. All right, awesome. So once again, obviously, we've got something special for you. The cool part about DashClicks is you can access everything. All apps are included on every plan. The only difference is limits and functionality within the apps. So we kept it really, really simple. There is 4 plans. There is the free plan. So for those of you guys like, Chad, is there still going to be a free plan? There is a free plan. It's obviously super limited. Okay, so I don't recommend it because you're going to be limited to what you can do. And if you're really trying to run an agency or scale a business, I'm going to go straight into these paid plans. So this, once again, is a lifetime offer. Okay, we are not ever going to be doing this again. I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. Okay, this is a public launch offer. We will never do pricing like this ever again. Okay, so we have 3 different paid plans inside of DashClicks. We have a Pro plan, which is $97 a month. This is basically where your entire team can truly work together in complete unity across prospecting, sales, marketing, customer service, and doing it basically all within one actual ecosystem, okay? The crazy part about this is if you go and you purchase this plan today, we are basically going to give you 50% off in DashClicks credits. So as an example, if you pay $97, we are going to take 48 of those dollars, and we're going to put it right back into your DashClicks account. And you can use that on anything. You can use it on next month's subscription. You can use it on purchasing a phone number. You can use it on purchasing a website, fulfillment services, whatever it is that you need. Okay? And here's where it gets a little bit crazier. Then we have our Plus plan. Our Plus plan includes everything in the Pro plan, plus more credits and full automations across the entire platform. Save time, increase revenue, and grow faster. So if you saw all of those things that I was doing inside of the demo, where I am basically now creating automations and deal automations, that whole deal automations, that's only available on the Plus plan. I'm using inbound to suck in all my leads and create all those automations, right? Automatically create contacts, automatically create deals. That's all in the Plus plan and up. Okay, and tons of other functionality that's only available in the Plus plan and up. Okay, now we're going to take $297 you pay us. We're going to give you $222 back into your DashClicks account. You're going to get 75% off going right back into your DashClicks account. Now let's take a look at the craziest, our premium plan, where we today are going to give that to you for free. You are literally going to get 100% off of this plan. So the $597 that you will pay, we're going to give you that $597 back, and you can use that on anything in your DashClicks account, right? And in this plan, you get everything in the Plus plan with max credits and all features. You can really experience a truly limitless environment and unleash your team's full capacity, okay? Now, let's go through a couple of things here. This offer expires this Friday on January 28th at 11:59 p.m. EST, okay? Another thing to note, the credits that we will be giving you. So as an example, if you purchase a premium plan and you pay $597 today, okay, we will give you back that $597. That is all going to happen once the offer is over. So on January 31st, our billing department is going to get a list of all of those people who signed up during the time period. We're going to get that list together and we're going to start putting those credits into your account, okay? Once we put the credit in your account, we are also going to send you an email letting you know that those credits are inside of your account, okay? Also, this offer is only available on monthly plans and only applies to your first month's payment, okay? So as an example today, if you jump into the Plus plan and you pay $297, that is the 75% off credit is just an added bonus that we're giving you guys today. That's going straight back into your DashClicks account. It's only off of the first month. Okay, but these are insane offerings that, once again, we are only doing once. I want to go into some quick questions because I know a lot of people have that. I see a lot of people dropping questions in the chat. So let's just do a quick group questions here that we knew you were going to ask. So what happens to my existing data? All right, so we're going to automatically migrate over all of the data from your existing account to DashClicks 2.0 once you go through the migration process today. The same with your clients. All of their data also gets automatically migrated over into DashClicks 2.0 sub-accounts, right? And what I want you to do, once again, is check the migration email that we sent you. All of the instructions should be there, and it's really, really simple to do. Next, where do I actually purchase my subscription? Once you're actually migrated over and you're in DashClicks 2.0, you can go to your settings page. So you go on the top right-hand side. On the drop-down, you click on settings, and then on the left rail, you'll see subscriptions. You can purchase a new subscription right there from within your dashboard. All right, once again, once you actually have that subscription, it's going to be treated as a regular subscription purchase, and then on January 28th, on Monday, all we're going to do is just add those credits back to your account, okay? Next, what about my existing subscription? You don't need to do anything. During the migration process, we'll automatically transfer over all your existing subscriptions, we'll prorate what's needed, and we'll cancel out what's not needed anymore to save you money. All fulfillment subscriptions will stay active, as well as you'll be grandfathered into these plans because they are not the same as a new one. So just a little side note, the fulfillment plans we have in the new store, yes, they are cheaper, but they are not the same subscriptions that we have if you have any service subscriptions. So look at those service subscriptions, consult with your client success managers, and make sure that you're making the right move if you're canceling a subscription, you're moving over to a new one just for the fulfillment stuff, okay? But if not, and you want to stay with them because they include some things that don't are not included in the new subscriptions, that's cool. You will be grandfathered in. You can keep those for life, okay? Next. Will this offer ever happen again? I'm going to say it again because I know people are going to ask, and I just need to be transparent and be fair to everyone. No, the pricing for this platform is already extremely valuable, and we will not be offering this ever again. Okay, once again, this is only available on monthly plans, and this discount is only on your first month. Okay, next, how long will this one-time offer last? Once again, this offer is going to expire on January 28th at 11:59 p.m. EST. If you purchase after this time, guys, even if it's literally 2 minutes after this time cutoff time, we cannot help you, okay? It's basically just going to be treated as a regular purchase, and you're not going to be getting those credits added to your account, okay? We just want to be transparent with everyone here so we can be fair for everyone too. Also, what if I don't have a DashClicks account? Some of you guys dropped a 2 at the beginning of the chat and said you were brand new to DashClicks. That is totally fine. Okay, once our website goes live, our website should be going live, our new website should be going live very soon. Probably within the next half hour, hour or so. Once a new website goes live, you'll be able to go to the website, create an account, and actually go through this process. If you want to purchase a subscription, once again, you just go on the top right, you click on your profile image, a little drop down will come down, you click settings. On the left, you click subscriptions, and you can purchase a brand new subscription right there. Okay, so that's DashClicks 2.0. You get access to DashClicks 2.0 right now. Everybody go check your emails. Account owners, all the emails go to the account owners, so check your email or visit your dashboard URL. Not your custom URL, visit your dashboard URL. Okay, very important. Once again, these are the plans. I'm gonna leave this up here and I'm gonna do some Q&A really quick. So if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to drop them inside of the chat here. And I'll go ahead and answer any of those questions that you guys have. If the moderators on my team, if you guys can do me a favor, if you guys can get basically a written version of this out, just like Pro Plan, 50% off, $48 in credits. Plus Plan, 75% off, $222 in credits. Premium, 100% off, $597 in credits. If you can drop that in the chat for everybody. And then Carl, so let's go front face really quick. I'm just going to answer some questions, and if you can kind of flip back and forth in case people come on in here. Okay. We gotta get into our account. All right, so for those of you guys who are trying to access our website once again is under maintenance because we're doing all of the switches right now from V1 to V2. Okay, but the way for you to access your account is if you already have a DashClicks account, you just visit your DashClicks URL and you'll be able to log straight into your account and start your migration process right there. Okay, or if you don't know what your DashClicks dashboard URL is, you can open up a live chat. We'll help you out with that. If for some reason you didn't get the email, we will give you your DashClicks dashboard URL. And then you just click on that URL and you'll see a migration screen. You just request a PIN code right there. It'll send you an email with a PIN code. You take that PIN code, you drop it in, you click the begin button, and boom, you are there. All right, your account will start getting migrated over. What happens to the education accounts within DashClicks? So that's a separate dashboard. Those will all still be available, okay? What are the prices for Facebook ads fulfillment? Those start at $199 a month, and then they go $199, $299, $399, $499, and they're all tiered out. So once you go in there, you'll be able to see that in more detail. All right, if I share the affiliate link and I start people with the free account, how much is the intro price, et cetera, per month? So, all right, first and foremost, once you're inside of your V2 account, for those of you guys who are on beta, we're still working on activating your affiliate links. We should have that done really quick. But for those of you guys who are inside of V2, you can start sharing your affiliate links. Those work. Also, as we start doing all this migration and people are migrating over, all of the people that you've affiliated in the past to us, you referred to us in the past, those are all going to get migrated over. So you're not going to lose any people that you've done that you've referred to us in the past. So you don't need to worry about that. Okay. How do we build clients for Insights? And for the fulfillment services, can we charge them with DashClicks? So for that you need to charge them separately, and then you would go and you would actually pay for the Insight inside of the dashboard. Okay. Who are the affiliates for? The customers? No, the affiliates would be for like maybe other agencies. It would be for like main accounts, right? So agencies, coaches that maybe want to resell DashClick solutions. That's basically who you would send that affiliate link out to. Your sub accounts is basically your clients. That's where you'd want to add clients into. Okay. We tried our direct login and still nothing can get in. Okay, best thing to do is try to open up a live chat. We'll try to help you out with that. Can you run down the differences between the plans again? Yeah, maybe what I'll do is in the meantime, I'll let you guys start asking questions. Carlos, can we go PMP really quick? I do want to go through the plans with you guys. It's something that I was going to do, but I kind of skipped past it. I was going too fast. All right, let's check out the actual subscription plans. All right, so once again, a big thing to note here is there is a free plan, but obviously you're going to see down here it's limited, guys. And let's just be honest, a lot of the stuff that you have in here, you know, we're actually paying for, right? So like things like credits for SMSs, for emails, we pay for all those things, right? So obviously we have to tier that off. Those things are not going to be included in the free plan, right? So the free plan it's a very basic plan. It's kind of really just for you to go in here and really just test out the platform, play around for a little bit. But as you really want to start doing things, you're going to want to be on the pro plan and up, okay? So you can see a couple of different things here on the free plan, or on team member seats. So on the free plan, there's 2, then there's 5, and then there's 10, and then there's 20. This is basically your team seats. This is how many users are on your team. So if I have a team of 5 people, obviously, I'd want to definitely be on the pro plan or up. Okay. Once again, there's always unlimited sub accounts, so you can add unlimited free sub accounts into your. It doesn't matter what plan you're on. Email sends, so it's 50 on the free plan, then 1,000, 5,000, 25,000. You can see that here. I'm not going to go through each one of these, but I'm going to go through the high-level stuff. SMS credits, once again, you can't even send SMS credits on the free plan, but they are available on the Pro Plan Plus, and then file storage as you start adding files and things like that. Those all start getting calculated. Those are available on the Free Plan Plus as well. So contact records, as you can see here, is the limit main limit here. Another thing for the Pro Plan Plus is the ability to even have conversations within the contact cards, the ability to create custom filters and smart lists, the ability to create custom properties and tags. All of that stuff, that's going to be available on the Pro Plan Plus. All right. For deals, for sales pipelines, you can only have one on the free plan, but you can have multiples on the Pro Plus. Some of the big things here, once again, inside of the contact card is conversations, custom filters. But the biggest thing is deal automation. So deal automations is only available on the Plus plan. And what I want you guys to think about when you're looking at this is the Plus plan and the Premium plan. Those are really the ones where anything that has anything to do with automations inside of the dashboard, that's where it's going to be available inside of those plans. So if you're looking to do anything related to automations, that's not going to be available on the free plan or the Pro plan, okay? Next, forms. So if you want to build group forms or card forms, that's only going to be available on the Pro plan and higher. Campaigns, once again, if you want to like round robin leads, that automation. If you want to auto create contacts, auto create deals, those are going to be available on the Plus plan pretty much for the most part. Analytics, you can go in here and actually upload and integrate all your analytics accounts in here. The only things is if you're on the free plan, you can't see insights, and insights are probably the coolest things on here. And tracked keywords for SEO, like you can only track 10 keywords, so you're very limited to what you can track, whereas on the higher plans you can track a lot more, okay? Same thing with templates. You're going to be limited to building 5 templates on the free plan and then a lot more on the Pro plans. Insta sites, you only have 3 credits on the free plans, whereas the other plans you have a lot more, right? And think about just like this alone, for those of you guys who are using Insta sites and Insta reports separately, I mean, you guys are paying just $97 a month just for the Insta sites tool, and now you're getting Insta sites, Insta report, you're getting everything all in one shot, which is really, really crazy, okay? Same thing here, like e-commerce templates are only available on the Pro Plan Plus. It's a big one. For Insta reports, you can only build 1 a month on the free plan. It is a very costly tool, and we gather a lot of data, and that costs us a lot of resources in the back end. So we can't really give too much of those away for free. Projects is unlimited, which is cool. Dashboard is unlimited on all plans. Sites, you basically have to activate your website, so that's like your agency website. And then once you have that, you have access to like the website builder, the analytics, and all that cool stuff. But you do get access to like select all the templates. It'll build all the templates for you and do all that awesome stuff for you as well. For branding, a big one here is also custom domain. So if you want to set up a custom domain for your dashboard, that's only going to be available on the Pro plans. And that's pretty much like kind of like the majority of where like the big tier offs come from between the free plans and the paid plans, right? So once again, like if you're just thinking of any automations in general, or if you really have a business where you're doing like prospecting daily, you're doing sales daily, you're going to want to be on the Pro Plan Plus. That's where you're going to get the most value from anything on here. And once again, if you're on the Pro Plan Plus, it's 75% off today. You get $220 credit back in your account. And same thing on the premium plan, you get 100% back. And that's $597 a month that you get right back for that first month. You get right back. Okay, it looks like Gil's been going in here and answering a lot of your questions already, which is good. I'll let you guys fill up a couple more questions. We'll hang around for a little bit. I'm going to get a quick check for you. Carlos, how's things going with the website and everything like that? Good? Cool. All right, everything seems that everything's been migrating over perfect. We don't have any issues. Just a quick question. So new website, is it up or not? Not yet. No. Okay, cool. New website should go up probably, what are we saying, Carlos? How long do we think? Cool. Cool. So new website should be going up in about 30 to 60 minutes. Once again, for those of you guys, email sent out already? Emails are in progress. So those of you guys should be already getting your migration emails. It's a big batch that we're sending, so it's kind of going out. It'll probably take probably within the next hour or two, everybody in DashClicks should be getting those migration emails. One thing to also note, once again, those emails are only going to owners of the V1 account. Okay, so as an example, if I open the DashClicks account originally, that email is going to go to that person who opened the DashClicks account. It's not going to go to like your employees or VAs or anything like that. Only you have the key to start that migration. Okay, and that's where that PIN code is going to come from. Okay, so that's going to go straight to you. All right, so hopefully that helps. Anything else I can update them, Carlos? All right. So these guys, once again, these are all of your discounts. How many people are going to take advantage of the discount? And if so, I'm just curious to see. I want to fill the room out. What plan are you going to buy? Are you going to buy the Pro, the Plus, or the Premium? Drop it in the chat. Are you going to get the Pro, the Plus, or the Premium? So it said Plus, 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 Pro, Premium, Premium, Plus, Plus. Cool. Plus, Pro. All right, Plus. All right, a lot of people are jumping on in. Look, and the reality is, can we go front facing really quick? Look, the reality is here, guys, is most of you guys are already using a lot of these tools. This is going to save you money. You can cancel out a lot of the tools that you're using. But I think the bigger picture here is, I think where we really differentiate ourselves from a lot of our other competitors that we have is, one, we are a full service software platform. So it's not just the software, it's also the service side. So we give you the back end, which is all the software and all the tools you need to operate, but we also give you the whole front end side, which is when you're selling, we can fulfill all of your orders. So if you're looking for really a full service solution, I mean, if you think about it, if you're paying even $97 a month or $297 a month, our most popular plan, I can tell you just by going beta, we did beta and then we did early access. Most popular plan was the Plus plan, because everybody wants those automations, right? It might be probably the Premium plan here on this one because it's just, we have a crazy deal going on. But the reality is if you really think about it, I mean, even if you jump into the Plus plan at $297 a month, it's under $300. You have pretty much almost all the tools that you need to run your business. You have all your prospecting tools. Your whole sales team can jump in there. You have a whole CRM system. You have Insights. You have Insta reports. You have a project management system. You have literally everything at your fingertips, right? It should be a no-brainer. And then same thing with fulfillment. You have fulfillment at your fingertips, right? You now have the ability, if you weren't selling fulfillment, you can now fully, with confidence, sell fulfillment. There's a fully automated process. There's a back-end team that's here to support you guys going through that whole fulfillment. So we really wanted to make something that was a no-brainer. And also, once again, it includes all of your SMS messages, your email messages. You don't need to pay for that separately, which that can cost you a lot of money too separately, right? So that's a big one. I'm just reading through some of the questions that's going on. So it looks like our team is going through and answering. So thank you, team. By the way, it's just a big round of applause. I don't want to flood the chat right now because I know questions are coming in, but I just want to just have a big round of applause for, I mean, it's not, I know you guys see me all the time. You see my face up here doing all the webinars. I'm one person. We're almost a 100-person company in DashClicks. There's a lot of people across many different departments. We have our development team, which is crushing it, building all of these applications for you guys. We have our fulfillment team, which is crushing it, which is doing fulfillment for you guys and fulfilling all of your orders. We have our customer service team that's, you can see in the chat, just running through and answering all of your questions. And our administrative team, our C-level team, our management and leadership team. There is a lot of, in our education team, we have a lot of people inside of our organization, and we just keep growing. We're going to keep getting better. The software is going to keep getting better. We're going to be adding new features, hopefully weekly for you guys. We're going to be adding new apps every single quarter. Our goal is to add new apps. Like I said, we have 3 apps that we plan on launching this quarter alone. The next quarter, we're just going to keep launching new apps and new apps. And the beauty about it is all of the apps that we're going to be launching, they're all going to be included in the plans that you guys are already purchasing. And that's the big thing about DashClicks, is we want to give you access to everything, to all apps, even if maybe the plan that you're on might not have the features that you're looking for, right? But you're still going to have access to that specific app. You're not just going to get shut down and have to pay separately for every app that we add. And that's the beauty. So that's kind of looking forward at this whole thing. It's as we start adding and this becomes more of a beast and bigger and better, it's going to get crazier. I mean, like I said, we have a really big development team. Development team probably takes up 25% of our company. And that just means that we can move super quick, super efficient, and we can really spit out a lot of features and a lot of apps for you guys. So that's really, really exciting for us too. Guys, I think I'm going to leave it at that. What I want to also make sure everybody is aware of is if you have questions, we have our support team here to support you guys. If you're unsure about something, maybe before making a purchase, or if you're unsure about something just in general and you have general questions, I want you guys to feel free, open up a live chat. I know, just bear with us, these next probably day or two is going to be crazy, because after this live webinar, 30,000 plus people are also going to get an email. Everybody's going to be bombarding to DashClicks. So just try to bear with us over the next day or two. We're going to try to get your questions answered ASAP. So thank you guys for joining. We are super, super excited to see you guys inside of the platform, inside of DashClicks 2.0. And once again, I'll see you guys inside of the dashboard. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.